There we go. All right, had a little hiccup just a minute ago. For some reason my phone locked up just about the time I'm getting ready to go live, and I can't go live because my phone's locked up. So had to move to a different location, had to restart my phone, all kinds of cool stuff. So we're getting started here. I want to talk today about, interestingly enough, I want to talk about focusing when you have distractions. Yesterday I talked at length, and several of you shared that video, and I appreciate that. I talked at length about the issues that we have going on in our country right now, the natural disaster issues that we have going on in our country right now. And so it's easy to be distracted by those things. And just as I was walking out to start my live feed video, I noticed a friend of mine had posted that, and they live on the coast in Florida, about what was going on in her mind as she was thinking about, let me make sure the sound is okay. Can you all hear the sound? Can you hear me okay? I want to make sure that I'm coming through loud and clear. If you can hear me, give me a little like or something so that I'll know that you're hearing me okay, because I got an awful lot of traffic in the background and I don't want to create a problem. So I'm going to have to put my glasses back on in spite of the bad reflection. So, okay, good. Sounds like we're able to see that okay. Good morning, Jason. Appreciate that. Also had a little phone call just came through. Not supposed to do that. That's what happens when you restart your phone. So, okay, good. I'm glad you all are hearing me. I'm glad that everything's okay. But how do you focus when you have a distraction? Because distractions are normal. I hate to say that, but they're normal. I hate to say the fact that these disasters that we have going on in our country right now, with the fires all throughout the Northwest, and somebody reminded me that, you know, just because there's a border there doesn't mean it hasn't affected Canada as well. So, yes, I'm reminded of the fact it does affect Canada as well. And then we have all of the stuff that was going on in Houston, and I told you about how important Houston is to me, and now it looks like Florida's going to get hit. But as I was getting ready to do this live feed today, a friend of mine posted that she was thinking about she got an upcoming trip, and she was thinking about all of the things that were going to happen in Florida. It looked like she was going to have to get ready. So here's my advice today. I was thinking about this because, you know, I've got personal associations in those places, all three of them, by the way. I have lots of family that lives in the Northwest. People, friends and loved ones in Houston, Texas, and I also have that in Florida. Lots of people that I know on the coast in Florida. And so this is a major issue for people that I love, people that I care about. It's easy to get distracted. That's what I'm trying to say, is it's easy to get distracted when you have that going on. So here's my plan for the day because of the distractions. Okay, we want to talk about what do we do because of the distractions. Because of the distractions, I'm going to be more careful to make checklists. I'm going to be more careful to write things down that I need to get done, because it's really, really easy to lose your focus. You know, a phone call, a text that you see, or something like that, to take you away from the priority that you have for the day. Once the disasters are over, we are still going to have to do business. We're still going to be around. We're still going to be helping people. We're still going to be involved in doing what we do. So we can't let those disasters become distractions. Now, I may have to set things down and go do something, but I've got to know what they are so I can pick them back up and get back after it again. When there is a distraction, and these are major distractions. I'm not minimizing the importance of this in any way. These are major distractions. You talk about a flood affecting a county that is bigger that has a larger population than many states do. Something very, very important going on. When you have a fire ravaging the Northwest that's about the size of the state of Pennsylvania, then you've got something big going on. I was on a webinar last night, and the guy who was doing the webinar was getting ready to leave because of the smoke that was in the area. He needed to get to a place where he could breathe without causing other issues. And so really, really important stuff. I'm not talking about, you know, just a distraction like I got a phone call and interrupted me for the day. I could get a phone call about family, and that would really interrupt my day. So it's really important that we have a plan. If we don't have a plan when distractions are going on, then we'll get lost. But we're going to have to do business in spite of, and sometimes because of, the things that are going on. And so I have to write stuff down now because it's easy to get distracted. I have to make more lists than I normally do. And I was working on that this morning, laying out my day, and I thought, this is what you have to do when you have distractions going on. These are the kind of things that become important when you have distractions going on. And so think about this. We're having some stuff happening right now. I got people who I love in Houston who are trying to find a way to rebuild and get their stuff back because they've lost everything that they have. I have people in the Northwest who are fighting fires and doing everything that they can to try to survive there. And that's a big deal. But we also have a hurricane that's going to hit again, probably someplace in Florida, probably the first of next week. And so people are getting ready for that. They've got to get ready for that. It's important to get ready for that. And the rest of us need to be supportive and helpful and do what we can to do that. But we've also got to plan so that we don't allow those distractions to keep us from doing what we're here to do. Does that make sense to you? Kind of quiet today. Not a lot of people that are joining. We had a huge crowd yesterday, and we had a great response to yesterday's video live feed. And so tell me if you think that this makes sense. It's easy for you to get distracted. Listen, this is important. This is meaningful for you. All right? Don't let the distractions keep you from what you set out to do, what you need to accomplish, what you need to get done at the time. All right? Very quiet crowd today, so I'm going to sign off of here. I love you. Thank you for joining me tomorrow morning at the coffee shop. Tom and I will do the coffee shop show from the coffee shop tomorrow morning, and we'll have an interesting topic for you tomorrow morning. I'm contemplating tomorrow morning's topic, and I think it will be beneficial to you. All right, with that said, I love you. Have a great day. See you tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock.